Well, hi there. It's us here to entertain you, I think. Hopefully everything's good. We're going to wait for just a minute, make sure that we're all squared away. Everyone's audio is the same. Can we get a sound off instead of a bunch of miming? Thank
Hello,
you.
hey. A Dan
This
killed
is a
me in the chat. He put,
sound
who's playing?
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted?
I saw the comment. I didn't even know. Oh, boy. Well, here we go. We look fine. We look like a bunch of dirty gamers, but the
You look like
video
a
quality looks
beautiful
good.
dirty gamer, though.
I'm
Oh,
clean.
thank you so much.
And Fel looks like he works out every day. Like a
Yeah. I'm a
A
muscly,
workout shirt.
Looks
muscly
very
man.
buff. Yeah, very big, very buff.
Thank
And
you, God.
Dan, you kind of look gorgeous and beautiful, but you also look like
A hobo.
you want to save the North from the White Walkers. So.
Yeah, you look like a really gorgeous hobo who like needs a shower like yesterday, but can sing beautifully, just out of the
Oh, yeah.
blue.
That's
Okay,
actually
well,
me, yeah.
I also think like a Dan, like you think he like looks like he needs a shower, but then when you smell him, he smells really good. And you're like, oh my goodness.
You
It's
look
not
like
grease
an
in my
NPC.
hair; it's scented oils.
You look like one of those NPCs that when you come into a cutscene, you're like, "That's an important NPC." That's
Yeah,
one. that I'm
okay,
have
I
to
was
know
gonna.
later."
Yeah, you hit it on the nail. Like I could talk to you two, and be like, those are just random characters. If I was talking to a Dan, I'm like, can you follow me? Can I romance you?
Yeah, you can romance Aiden.
Oh, you can, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, anyways,
All
Logan's
right,
not a-
yeah. Without further whatever that was, I'm just going to read off the prompt. We'll give some little details, and then we'll get to the characters. Stuck in a world of perpetual darkness, where light only reaches so far from its source, a team of battle-hardened adventurers have been given an insurmountable task: to carry the torch of all mankind and bring it to the top of Mount Agape. What could possibly stand in their way? Will the darkness be banished or grow stronger as they climb? Will it consume them? So let's look at the guys that are about to get eaten. Start with Spigot.
It's Spigot.
Ah,
So Spigot, the only reason you know Spigot's name is because when probably you asked him his name, he went Spigot, and then any other noise he's made has not been intelligible. It's just been like, so you don't know what he's saying, you don't know what he's doing, but occasionally magical things that are useful happen around him. Either he's the source or whatever's controlling him is. That's it. Oh, he's covered in fur, all over his body. You think he's a halfling, but he's got so much hair everywhere. He has beady little black eyes, and he has a little hat that goes around to his chest to form like a tunic. That's Spigot.
all right. Up next, I guess we'll go with Dylan.
It is Dylan.
Dylan. I
Dylan.
think that one teacher.
Dylan is a large flannel-wearing individual. He's got a massive sort of frame. He stands at Logan. How tall are you?
6'5".
He stands at 6'5".
So just
He
6'6".
He's got this like large red 6'6". He's got a large red beard. He's got like a wool hat, and he is honor bound. Dylan is honor bound to serve his master's son Sunson. So he's kind of look around. He doesn't have a lot going on between the ears, but he's got a lot going on between the biceps. If you know what I mean. So he's strong and he's ready to get along.
Ooh. And soon Sansan.
Hey there, my name is Son Sunson, son of Son Sulson. I'm a very great noble, and also I'm kind of a gloom stalker. I never left my room before, so I'm kind of just like, very good at hiding and not get caught by my mates. So I'm a great ranger, That's how I became a ranger. I have a pet hamster. I'm very good with animals, so you can trust me.
And as
Yeah.
Sun puts his pet hamster back in his cage, you all find yourselves in his dimly lit bedroom that he has never once left, although you are hardened adventurers. You are interesting people. To better explain the way that this world works, it's as if everything is consumed by a magical darkness, and no matter how bright a light is, in the sky or otherwise, it does not reach very far. And you guys have lived in this perpetual darkness all your lives. until you came into possession of the Flame of Love. How the hell did you guys do that?
The Flame of Love was handed down. There's a ritual that takes place in the kingdom. Sun Sunsun, being the son of the Lord Sunsun, will essentially what happens is they hand it down throughout the generation. So Sun Sunsun has to take it to the top of the mountain in order to rightfully claim his throne as the king of both darkness and light.
Yeah, that will like dispel the darkness. My dad didn't do it because he was too busy. I don't know where he went, but he was too busy. So I have to do it instead. Yeah. I was kind of thinking not to do it, but you know, they came to my room and they were like, we need to do it. And I was like, well, okay, whatever, yeah. We'll be fine.
And I'm holding, and I'm in the room, and I have the large
Yeah.
torch, which is about 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
And I say,
Son, we take this to top of mountain.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right, big guy. That's my hamster, I think.
It's a very big hamster. It's a couple feet tall, and I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Sun. It doesn't really look like a hamster whatsoever. It kind of looks like a small humanoid.
By the way, I'm a lizard folk. I have black scales. I forgot to say that I'm a lizard. So yeah, I'm a lizard, by the way.
I'm a
and
human. I
look
don't know if I said that.
oh,
As you're
I think-
sharing introductions, you hear a knock on the door. And the door opens, and a giant alligator head slowly sticks through the door. A snout,
shit.
followed by eyes, followed by a face, and you see a tiny little finger point out a blackened window. And it says,
You better be on your way to that mountain, my son.
Yeah, Dad, whatever. My dad has a very cool voice, but everybody says I'm gonna get it when I get older.
My music
I'm
career
30
never
years
took
old and I
off.
don't have it already. I think it's at 40 that you get the voice.
You're 40 and you've
Yeah.
never left your room. Get out of my house, please.
Okay, Dad, I love you too. Bye.
and he leaves.
Yeah. And I look at my friends. and I'm like,
Distorted.
I've always been very scared by how distorted your father's voice is.
Yeah, he ate a computer once. Never recovered.
That's very sad, but he has such a large mouth. I was there when I witnessed him swallowing the computer. It horrified me. I have flashbacks, nightmares to this day. So
Yeah.
I believe we should probably get out of here as soon as possible.
What do you think, Spigot? Very well put.
It's Tiny Boomhauer.
I have a question. I'm very confused by the small thing that seems to be making all kinds of noises. Is it going to be accompanying us on our journey?
Yeah, of course. It has never left my room. It's my hamster. What do you think?
Spigot holds his hand up.
He did. You
Yes,
did
Spigot.
put Spigot back in his cage.
I let him out. I let him out.
Apparently, like Spigot has a hand, but it's covered in fur, and you think you see like those like paw, like the toe beams on like the end of his fingers.
Oh,
You're not
it's so
really sure
adorable,
what that's
Spigot.
about. But he goes like this, and I cast Gust, and it kind of just lightly blows at the torch.
Hey.
Spigot, don't do that, boy.
Tell your
He
tell
like
your
looks up
hamster-
towards Sun, and he's like,
No, I understand that you are very scared by flames, that the flame killed your mother, but you can't do that. Spigot.
oh.
I don't think I can stress this enough to you, Mr. Sun, that this is the last flame in all of existence, and if this goes out, I mean, oh boy, is it very bad for that to happen. So please reiterate to this strange small creature that he probably shouldn't do whatever he just did. I'm very uncomfortable by it. It makes me it's looking at me. I can see it looking at me. Is there a way to turn it around or give it some sort of an instruction to stop
I
doing it?
kind of pick up Spigot and I turn him around and I kneel down and I go, Spigot, you're a great man or woman. I don't know. I never cared to check, but you're a great person, and I know that you are doing the best that you can. You know, your mother died to a fire, but at least your father loves you. I'm sure of it. I don't know your father, but I'm pretty sure. Like
He
my
holds up
father
his
loves
finger,
me.
and on his finger is a little tiny flame.
He's like, oh shit, we got another flame. What do we
The
do?
second flame in existence.
It very quickly goes out, and then he tries to respawn it, and as it like keeps going, he shoots a firebolt up through like into the ceiling, It's just gone.
Yeah, it literally shoots, and you hear a crash, and then the flame vanishes with all of its light.
Oh,
Well,
well, that was
fuck,
certainly
Just into the darkness.
interesting.
Well, I hope that doesn't cause us issues when we finish the episode. Anyways, should we get going now?
Finish the whatever. Let's just keep. We'll just keep going until we have a large mountain to climb. So yes, I think we should start. And as your official, don't Spigot, please. As your official torchbearer, I will follow you, but you must lead the way, sir, as this is your journey, and you are allowed to bring. And I pull out the rule book. You're allowed to bring 2 people with you on your journey. I imagine that's going to be myself and Spigot.
Yeah. Yeah, my 2 best friends in the world. Yeah.
Okay, you just let me know if you need me to check the rule book for the journey at any point, and I'll be happy to do that.
Oh, I would love to, yeah. Okay, let's head out. And I open the window because I never let through the door, so I didn't try.
Spigot just jumps out the window like in what's that movie? I can't remember the. Well, I jump out the window.
Gremlin? No.
Stupid.
Okay. You are on
The other
the
guys?
presumably. Actually, son, neither of you would know. Delon, you know that you guys are on the 2nd story, and as you peer out and you look down, you see infinite blackness.
Oh boy. So I saw you open the window and your small friend jumped out. Are you jumping out, or are we using the stairs?
I don't know what's out there, so I'm gonna try anyway, and I'm gonna jump.
You jump off the building. Okay.
Again,
You land on the
can't
ground.
see.
You can use the stairs if you want.
It doesn't fall forever. You fall for about 10, 15 feet, and you land on the ground with a thud, and you take exactly 1 hit point of damage because you weren't prepared.
Ah,
Scott Pilgrim.
okay.
Oh, I remember.
Remember
yeah.
when he's like, Scott's not here, and he just flies out the window with that Spigot. He just, woo!
Is it okay for me to jump down? Because are you 2 still alive? Again, I cannot see you from where I am.
We're still alive, but you need to go down the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get out of the window, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try
Take
and
the
like
stairs,
hang from the top of like
All right.
the rung
Make
of
an
the awning and
acrobatics
then
check.
drop. Me? Okay.
Yeah.
This is where the adventure ends.
23.
Okay.
shit, never
You
mind.
scale down perfectly, and immediately you see the floor begin to appear below you as the torch illuminates it, and you step down.
Well,
Okay.
I think
Hopefully
we
that's
made
the
it.
most treacherous thing that we have in this whole journey. Let
Yeah,
us
I'm sure of
continue.
it.
And up
Yeah.
against the wall behind you, the front door of the abode opens, and Alligator Dad is standing in it, holding a small number of bags.
Why did you go outside? That way?
Adventure,
Adventure.
right? Yeah, Spigot, tell him.
Okay. Well, regardless, I have a few things for you. Delon, here's your 5 gold. Protect my stupid fucking son. Stupid
I
son,
love you too, Dad.
here's a bag of sandwiches for the road. You'll also need
yes, my
this
lord.
electric flashlight. The electric light is the only other ones we have, so if that one goes out, you should be able to find your way back home using this.
And he hands you a little compass.
The top of the mountain has a magnetic spire, so follow that. You'll make it there. Because,
And he just points.
Alligator
he
Dad
just-
looks down, and Spigot's staring directly up at him. He's like 2 feet tall, and he's just.
He just looks for a
His
moment,
tiny little hand goes.
and he points off into the darkness.
the mountain's in that direction, but when you step away from the house in about 14 seconds, you won't be able to see the house, and you won't know which way that way is. So don't lose that. Now get out.
I give the flashlight to Spigot. Spigot, have this, boy. And they give it to him. He's very smart. He will know what to do with it. Yeah.
Using it as a gun, it appears, sir. I'm not sure he does know what to do.
He
He's not
probably works that way. I don't know. He's
The
very
flashlight-
eloquent and smart.
Spigot is strobing it.
Yeah, it turns on, and every time you do, you see just a flash of what looks just like normal grassy earth, and it goes out to about 20 feet. And then for one of the temporary flashes, you see a small little yellow figure that looks like a gray alien, and then it vanishes with the next strobe. And you never see it again.
We all saw that?
Yes. You're just watching him flash it because it's a strange flash of light, and then there's a little yellow guy, and then he's gone.
Oh, great alligator king, wondering if you saw that strange creature out in the wilderness. I hope.
He
I have
pokes
not
his
heard
head
of
back outside the door.
You're still here.
Oh, yes, never forget I said anything. I was talking to.
Yeah, no.
It will be
Mr.
very easy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you need anything else?
Nope. I
Bottled
don't
water?
want to anger you.
Okay. Leave.
Spigot
Shut the
takes
door.
the flashlight and goes upwards and goes towards Dylan and just does this.
No, Mr. Sunson, please,
Just pointing it directly into your face.
please control him.
Spigot, if you're gonna do that, at least throw it too. You know, make it fun. Interesting.
Make him do what? Don't have him. No, no.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Please.
That way, yeah. Okay, let's get going. Let's get
I
going.
have sensitive eyes.
He points it back at the ground and just starts hobbling. He doesn't really walk. He kind of just like
Yeah.
I believe I agreed to do this for only 5 gold.
Spigot
and I
trips, falls on his face. The flashlight rolls. He stands back up, runs over, grabs it, and then keeps hobbling.
And you
I'll
continue
begin to walk along with Mr. Sunsun.
Yeah, we start going to the
into the
mountain.
infinite dark, and suddenly everything that the world that you used to know, son, is completely gone. You knew 4 walls and a ceiling that weren't far away, and now everything is very far away. You all feel very small in this darkness. If you're familiar with thalassophobia, this is like a world that has the worst of it. There could be anything out there.
Yeah. I mean, whoever made the outside sucked. No walls, no mates. Who made this place? Stupid.
Well, you know, sire, there's conjecture that the world was formed through various tectonic plates that sit upon the Earth's core that move together with magma, and through a series of, along with the world's gravity, push certain plates against each other. Some slide underneath other plates, and
Spigot
others
points the
crash into
flashlight at Dylan's face.
No,
Oh, Spigot, you're so smart. Thank you. You're so smart, Spigot.
All right, enough. I will be quiet, small
He
creature.
points it back forward and keeps walking.
Planet Skull, more like the planet's ball. Let's go. See, Spigot gets it. He's smart. Good boy, Spigot. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll continue to walk.
He's smart as
Continuing
barbarian.
further and further after the better half of what you could assume would be a standard day, you find the base of the mountain. And there
Whoa.
is... You've actually have not been moving on a walkway. You've been moving on open grass, jumping around rocks. And you see what looks like a little road. And it forks 2 ways. Both... It looks like the compass is going straight down the middle of the 2 paths. But on either side, one looks like... a symbol that looks kind of like a curved water drop, and the other one looks like a bolt of lightning.
Definitely, boy, the bolt and lightning is the way we have to go, right?
Well,
speak-
hold on, sire. It is
As
occurred-
my camera has died. and
Oh,
I
yes,
gotta
it
put a new
has.
Battery in it.
You're
Jacob
frozen
G.
like.
Looks very
Like,
disappointed
You don't
and
want to have
upset.
anything to do with this. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else sees Jacob frozen like.
Yeah.
So out of it.
Yeah, he is.
Sire,
Fucking hates his
it
life.
appears that Spigot has lost his way. Spigot is sort of perplexed by this fork in the road, to such that he has seemingly checked out completely mentally.
Well,
I'm
I
worried.
mean, he has never seen an actual fork, so seeing one in the road can be kind of mind-fucking, you know?
Oh, sorry.
I reach down, I pick up the fork in the road.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who left. I don't know who left this here. I will put
Me
it in
neither.
my. You can have it, sire, if you would like, or I can.
No,
hold on
no,
to
keep
for
it, keep
safekeeping.
it, keep it, keep it.
I don't want Spigot to have this fork because I'm afraid that he might stab me with it.
Spigot, would you stop dealing with the fork?
No, don't.
Would you do that if I gave you this fork? Would you do that? If we gave it to you, would you stab him or not?
They present to you a small, what looks like an aluminum dining fork that was stuck in the road, right where
See,
it, where it
he
splits.
won't do anything. He's very crabby, but
No, he's
he's not stabby.
This to me, sire, communicates that if I were to give Spigot the fork, he would most certainly stab me with it. And again, pain is something that I generally try to avoid. But
Spigot,
you are my master, so I will give you the fork. Here it is, and I will let you do with it what you want. But again, should you hand it to Spigot, I'm afraid that he will indeed hurt me with it.
Spigot, If you answer correctly and give you the fork, what's your favorite part of The Princess Bride, the movie? The Schneider cut. What's your favorite part?
The Schneider cut where they put Rob Schneider as every character.
Yeah. What's your favorite part, Spigot?
My favorite part would have to be Rob Schneider.
Spigot looks up and he goes, oh.
I didn't understand that, sire. I don't.
He's thinking about it. I give you the fork. He's thinking about it. That's better than we can ask for most people.
Do I
You can
have
have
the
the fork,
fork?
Spigot. Yeah, you can have the fork, Spigot.
You take
Don't
the fork.
stop dealing with it. Don't do it. And I look away and I keep walking
Okay.
through the,
You keep
the
walking.
road with the thunder.
Okay.
I look
Spigot
down at Spigot
holds the
while
fork,
I have
And
a
then hold the
tense
flashlight forward. And then
I have a tense moment with Spigot where I'm looking at him like, and then I keep walking.
And as you continue walking, the path is very bare. Oh, I see. I tried to turn off notifications, and instead that just turned off the music, so it's back. Walking down this path, there seems to be nothing. Occasionally, you see small ferns pop into the light and then vanish behind you as they continue to live on in the darkness. You see what look like the
Spigot runs
roots.
to one of the ferns and just like goes through the whole thing, finds nothing, and then keeps walking
You tear one fern to shreds.
with the
Sire-
fork. So like we had
Cyrus-
that really
Oh,
tense
okay.
moment, and then Spigot goes over and just like.
Like a salad.
Sire, perhaps you would like to know some more about these ferns, as by the time we deliver the flame of love to the top of the mountain, you will be this Lord of Light and Darkness, and perhaps you would like to learn a little bit more about your kingdom.
But I mean, I'm gonna be the Lord of Dark and Light, not the Spigot Lord, not the Lord of Ferns. So like, it's not my territory, Lord of Ferns will get very angry if I knew about him, I think.
The ferns will get angry if you know about them, is what you said?
I'm not the Lord, so it's kind of like overreaching, I think that, how there is the maid that does my room, but it's different
Yes.
from the maid that does the cooking. If you overreach, you kind of like, they probably will get mad. So I'm thinking maybe,
And Spigot, perhaps you can help me out here to communicate this to our sire, but you are, in becoming the lord of this whole realm, are in essence sort of the maid of everything in the kingdom. So you would be the maid of not just the light and the dark, but of the ferns and of myself and Spigot and and Forks. As
You look over at Spigot. This entire time you've been talking to him is squatting and drawing in like the dirt or the snow.
what is he
snow,
drawing?
right?
What is he drawing?
Inigo Montoya.
Oh, there we go. He's a genius. My hamster's a genius.
Roll performance with advantage.
Yay! With
Hey.
advantage.
Yeah, because you're
Yes.
using the fork probably.
Yeah, the fork is a magic item.
Oh fuck!
It makes you good at
I've
art.
discovered its potential.
I've unlocked.
Hang on. Performance. That's gonna be. Ooh. Okay, so that's an 11, and that's a 16. So 16.
Oh,
That's
he's real good.
Yeah, it seems like he's had maybe 2 or 3 years experience in art, at least. It's like he gets the shading right. He does all the cross hatching kind of with the fork. He uses the fork's different prongs. Looks nice.
So that's why he disappeared like 12 hours a day to go to college. I never knew. I thought he was joking and going to sleep like me, but no. he actually did something.
I went to the other side of my room and I didn't see him. I just heard
He
scratches.
finishes drawing, and then he looks back up at Dylan.
yes, very, very good, Spigot.
Dylan, can
Sorry.
you do that? Dylan, can you do that?
I could certainly attempt, sire, if you would like me to try.
No,
and
it's
draw
fine. Let's
something
keep
in the dirt.
going. Let's keep going. Don't worry.
Okay, that's fine for me.
Okay.
And
Thank you, Dylan.
You
then
continue
I-
moving upward, and up the mountain you go until a lot of the greenery seems to clear away, and you're more in kind of the rocky area, mostly just stones, and you hear your footsteps kind of begin to echo faintly as they bounce off the rocks, and preferably when Spigot gets back. Oh, he's adjusting. Okay. You hear a voice.
We hear a voice.
Yeah, I'll let him in. So you guys continued forward, and you heard a voice, and in echoing across the rocks.
Beautiful.
Who's there?
Sire, say something, please.
I heard your footsteps. Just tell me who you are.
Dylan, you deal with him. Dylan, I trust you.
Oh, you are in the presence of the. I look over at Sun. I say,
Yeah.
the next lord of this land, and then I look over to Spigot, and guests. What? We are going.
Have you lost your
He's-
way, or do you have the torch and the light?
Sun is very, very cool and very attractive, and he rocks out.
Do you have a source of light with you?
And he's huge. He's got.
That's a
massive
yes or no
pecs.
question.
I'm getting to the answer to your question, but first I
Oh.
feel it necessary to say that Sun is very smart, very big. He has a very large brain. His hair is very cool, long, and like a fresh breeze. It smells. What was your question again?
I was asking if you was bearing the light, or if you're just walking around. Are you lost?
Sire, perhaps Spigot is attempting to communicate something to you, but I don't know if we should tell him. I mean, clearly we have the
I
light,
look
and
at
this is.
Spigot and I go,
So you
Spigot
have
is
the
telling
light.
me to go harder.
You have found
what is it
yourself
to you?
a certain
heard me say
distance
that.
up the way of Mount Agape. So step forward with the light, and we'll do our little thing.
What little thing? What you talking
Step
about?
forward. He said you're handsome. I want to see.
I mean,
Spigot starts hobbling forward.
yeah, let's go forward. Dylan, come on, man. Give it a plan.
Okay. I'm gonna very timidly go forward.
Dylan, as you move forward, you see, at first nothing. You're kind of looking around. You're looking in the general direction that the audio came from, bouncing off the walls.
The audio.
Yes, the
Yeah.
noise.
The audio.
It's like a speaker in here.
Oh, shit.
And you see a little
Spigot
mouse.
standing by like a fucking speaker. He's just like, what the fuck is this?
Just a tiny dude with a very big microphone.
Don't you ever misspeak again.
And looming out of the darkness, instantly, not far away from you at all, within chomping distance, is the face of a large dragon with blue plating. So it's you
Big
then.
Lisa,
Which one's a hot one?
me. Can't you see? Look at my very dark scales and my very big snout. And
No, he's right. You're fucking gorgeous. Okay, so my job here is to tell you a little riddle, and if you can solve it, then you get passed. But it's been how long? Too long. So I forgot the riddle. Let me try to make a new one. What is it that breathes through the rocks and eats upon the... Excuse you? Now I've got to start over. What is it that brings joy to...
God.
Excuse me. Sorry. Continue.
Sorry about that. Continue.
What am I thinking of?
I mean, if it bothers you, like,
No, we
so-
want
No,
to hear
that's-
your riddle. Go ahead with your riddle. We're ready to hear it.
No, I finished that riddle.
No,
That's the one you got to solve. What am I thinking of?
okay,
Can we huddle up and
Yeah,
sort of on-
if there was some sort of time constraint on this, I forgot what it was. So feel free.
okay. Hold up, Spigot, come here. No, put out the fork, Spigot. Come
I
here.
got Spigot down here.
So, obviously, this dude is super high. You know, he's on something. Like, right? Like, who breathes through the rocks? Like, that, come on. There has to be some code for drugs, right? Do we have any with us?
I think I definitely got the breeze through the rocks part, and then I was too busy
Yeah.
getting ready to interrupt him with the cough that I didn't really listen to the thing he was
that
saying.
was very good,
beforehand.
Dylan. I really appreciated that. He was so boring. But okay,
I
we just
didn't hear it.
I mean,
So
neither.
breeze through the rocks.
Yeah. Spigot, what do you think, boy? You're very smart.
Yeah, but I don't know much about, physiology and physics of the planet. I don't know much about that.
Sire, I don't mean to interrupt Spigot, but I know a lot about the Earth and how things move. Is Spigot suggesting that perhaps some knowledge of geology could solve this riddle?
Yeah, but we need like an expert for that. Like smart person. Like Spigot. Spigot, you have the answer. Right?
Again,
But,
I do know a good amount. I could try to solve
yeah,
something.
I mean, Dylan, I understand you want to help. You're a very good friend. You're very smart. You were
Thank
talking
you.
about the planet earlier. But I think you need to let Spigot show his expertise at some point.
I will, of course. You are my master, and I will follow the things that you are saying. But should you need my expertise on this subject, please let me know. But of course, you're the one making the decision. So if you think Spigot
Well, I mean,
should answer,
Spigot just said
he's
that he
holding
taught you.
Let's consider this. He's holding a fork up to his head, kind of looking at the ground. He's making some sort of tapping song.
Yeah,
off the
what could
fork of
that
his head.
mean? Wait, I think he has the answer. Spigot is that part of the answer, boy. Is that a thing that we have to consider? I think he's trying to tell us, like, the answer. Didn't I think
I can
he's
hear
trying
that.
to tell us.
I'm sure he's-
Count the dots. Maybe he's using some Morse code.
I don't
know,
think he
that-
knows Morse code. I think perhaps this has nothing to do with it, and you and I
I
should
think
work
he's a
towards an
genius,
answer.
untapped genius of this little hamster.
Spigot walks over to the dragon.
Yeah.
Just
Hello,
goes up to like his
creature.
giant face. Just looks up at him and just goes,
That's actually wrong. I was thinking of like a big plate of spaghetti with some Alfredo sauce. So if you get the riddle wrong, I think I have to kill you. So-
Wait, but we got you a fork for your spaghetti. You can't eat fork with a spaghetti. I mean, spaghetti with a fork.
Do you
So,
do you have a spaghetti?
Well, I mean, we have sandwiches. Do you like sandwiches? My
Well,
dad
yeah,
is a bit distant.
But my answer wasn't sandwiches. My riddle was what I was thinking of, and that was
It don't
spaghetti.
matter.
And
At
I
the end of
don't
the day,
even have
what fills
spaghetti.
your belly, it's important. Dylan, tell him how important it is to eat.
It is important. Some would say that eating throughout the day, perhaps the general thought is three meals that you can eat throughout the course of the day. But some studies have shown that a couple of meals, smaller meals, 5 or so, interspersed throughout. Sir, I'm
No,
nervous.
no,
I
I think I've got what you're getting at. I like the 3 meals, and there's 3 of you here, so. And then
No, wait.
he expels lightning from his mouth. Everyone roll initiative.
we were so
Absorb
close to
elements.
solving that answer.
Absorb the elements. I'm gonna absorb the lightning.
Okay.
Initiative? Okay.
Yeah.
this fork in the road is going to be how I cast all my spells now.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have your playlist. What do we do? Hold on, I'll do the Lisa OST.
The Lisa OST.
Yeah.
Love this.
Oh, that's right. This is just gonna play. There we go. Sorry, that probably showed up. 1 second. Then I'll take everyone's initiative. Okay. Spigot, what'd you get?
9.
Delon?
Sorry, I realized. Dang it! I realized I had advantage on initiative rolls, and I rolled a 4. But after using advantage, I rolled a 6. So,
Nice.
Okay.
so very good. 6 is mine.
Yeah, credit to this music definitely goes to Lisa.
Very good.
I hope we don't get flagged. I really like the guy that makes that game.
I think it's
So
not
it's not too bad.
copyright. Like, it's not.
Okay.
Um,
And then Sun?
22.
Son.
Okay.
Son.
Now I gotta get his.
I think we kind of fucked up. I don't know why I think it that, but
You interrupted
just
his
didn't
riddle,
get
so he
that
ran out
answer.
of him.
yeah. I mean, you mentioned the 3 meals, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of put myself.
All right, everybody make a dexterity saving throw. Oh my god.
Ah, shit.
Advantage.
10.
17.
God. Alright, that's better. Dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. So I think only Spigot lost.
It's fine. I'm a beefy little boy.
Yeah, you take 55 lightning damage.
Oh God.
And the other two take 25 lightning damage as this explosion of
still
electricity
alive.
flies from his mouth. Sun, you're up.
Can I use absorb elements to absorb?
Oh,
lightning
yeah,
damage?
sorry. That's a reaction. So,
Yeah.
I think you know that calculation, right? Does it cut it in half?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I think it gives you resistance.
Gives you resistance and then you
Spell
can-
captures the incoming energy, lessening the effects of you and sorting for your next melee attack. So yeah, it's basically it does have the damage.
Okay, so you
And
take,
next turn I have
I think that would be, what, not 14? 12?
14, 12.
That would be
okay.
12 lightning damage.
Perfect.
And yeah, now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this guy, and I'm gonna go, well, whatever. I guess we're fighting now. If I'm really strong, and I'm gonna put out my bow, and I'm gonna fire at him.
Okay.
Because I'm a Gloomstalker, I have 3 attacks, and the
Okay.
first one has advantage, and it's an extra D8.
If you
Oh, as a
step,
bonus action,
if you step away from, what is it, Dylan? I've said it wrong so many times now.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Dylan, I think I said at the beginning.
Yeah, if you step away from doesn't matter, about 15 or 20 feet, you'll be outside of the light and you'll be in darkness.
yeah, no, I'm standing right beside him.
Okay.
And I'm doing that, and I'm putting Hunter's Mark first with bonus action.
Okay.
So my first attack is an advantage. I'm gonna do sharpshooter on the 3 of them.
Okay.
So I have a -5 to what I roll. So that would be a 23 -5, an 18. Does 18 hit?
Yeah, that is his armor class, just so everyone knows.
Okay, so the first attack is 2d8s and a d6
Okay.
because of Hunter's Mark. That is 10, 12, 17 damage on the first attack, and I
Okay.
have 2 more attacks that are normal. Second attack is doesn't hit. It's a -2.
Okay.
Yeah. And the second attack, it's an 18 again.
That's a
But
hit.
minus the 5 is an 18 total.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same as last time. So damage on that?
Yeah, a d8 and a d6. 5, 6, 11 damage to the guy.
Okay. He is going to attack you. He's going to basically lunge forward
Why?
right
What did I
next to
do?
this light.
Yeah.
You look really hot and you're kind of tasty. And then he
Okay,
gets
yeah,
a,
because I can't blame him.
that's an 18 for his bite.
18 hits.
Okay.
Yep.
And then for his claw, that's another hit. And that does not hit. So you take 16 piercing damage to start,
Okay.
12 slashing damage, and 1 lightning damage.
Okay. Ouch. Those YouTube tutorials didn't tell me how to avoid attacks. They just told me how to be a ranger normally.
Okay, he just grins.
Yeah.
That was his turn. Spigot, you're up.
Spigot takes the fork and goes up to him and just kind of sets it in him.
Okay.
Oh,
And-
wait. 20 plus damage because of sharpshooter.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
Alright.
The 20 extra damage from sharpshooter. That
He
was the whole
howled.
point.
He howls from the lagging damage that he takes. He's just like,
That
That guy
Much
tastes
like
pretty
much like
Great.
much like YouTube, it's sort of like let it buffer
Yeah.
and catch up.
Yeah.
is it just a
You told me how
countdown
to do
ticker
that with
over
the
his head?
buffering, Yeah.
He goes over and he just sticks the fork in him.
Okay, so you guys see Spigot basically run forward into the darkness right up to this guy's foot.
And through that he casts banishment. Can you roll a charisma saving throw?
Okay.
Please banish this man.
That's 26.
No, he fails.
Okay.
Did he fail?
No.
No. I don't think so.
26.
And well, that's my turn.
You run forward and poke him with a fork.
Yeah, like
All right.
oh, I didn't do anything.
Delon, you're up.
I'm going to summon the power of my ancestral house, and I'm going to rage. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage, and then I'm going to run up and do a couple of attacks. on
I'm
this-
sorry, I'm not listening. I moved around initiative, so I copied Sun and his initiative, which was 22, and I told Groovebot to play Sun 22, and now it's playing Sun 22.bolum.
Oh.
So that's what we get. Okay, I'm sorry.
Nice.
What'd you get for your?
I all I did was do the bonus action, so I'm gonna do my attacks. That one missed. That one will hit.
Okay.
So I'll do one attack with my sword.
Your
It's gonna
sword.
be
Sword.
gonna be 12 points of slashing damage.
All right. What does that attack look like?
He with one other hand he pulls out a sword.
Okay.
He kind of takes the. I want to take the torch and kind of jam it into the ground so that I can like have a little bit of sight and then run up and hit him with my great sword.
Hell yeah. You slash into his side and you see Spigot just stabbing a little fork into his leg.
And he has. I just wanted to
Oh.
note because of ancestral protectors that he has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. Because I
Okay.
hit him with an attack on my turn because I was raging.
All right. Top of the round, Sun. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Was that the music? Why do I hear inappropriate things?
Oh yeah, no, that's the music because it finds a YouTube link.
Is it
Okay,
like
we're
a-
not listening to that anymore. I lowered it and I
going
still
on?
heard him. It was just
What
like
is
some
going on?
fucking
That happens with
Pirates of the
some-
Caribbean beat, and then someone just started getting fucked.
I'm not in the
Yeah.
Discord group, so for a second I thought it was just like an Arby's commercial.
Oh,
Like an
It's
ad.
an ad. Just
We
push
have
dash
the
clear.
we have the meat.
So-
We put it in you.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna put a hand on my chest. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, and that's my turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. What you get?
That is 2d8 plus my wisdom. 12, I cure 15 points of damage.
15 points.
There we
okay.
go.
Okay, so you heal
Beautiful
yourself.
Music choice.
Thank you. The dragon's turn. He is going to attack you, Dylan, because you look very tasty and especially tasty right now. That
Oh, I
is
know.
15.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. 11 and 23.
Okay.
So
So
you
that's gonna. Oh, so I have that, yeah.
have
Because
what?
I'm raging.
Oh, yes. Okay, so that's a total of 30 damage. Sorry, like that loud.
Is that after the half?
Everything's
or
happening right now. No, so you take a total of 15 damage.
15. Okay, that's fine with me.
Okay. Spigot, you're up.
So Spigot it's the fork's like this. He just takes it out. And he looks towards the dragon. What color are its scales?
It is blue, and it is
Blue?
currently biting the shit out of Dylan.
He looks at
Yeah,
the scales.
Dylan, can I have you make a quick acrobatics check to not drop the torch?
I put the torch in the ground.
Oh, okay,
I-
sorry.
I think I said that earlier.
No,
But I
my
can
mind
still
was
make
all
one
over
if
the
you-
place.
if you
No,
want me
yeah,
to.
that's totally fine. That's my fault.
Okay.
Yeah, Spigot, what are you doing?
He looks at the blue scales and he just takes his hands and he looks over towards Dylan or Dylan and holds out his fingers. And out of his fingers, like Emperor Palpatine, except it's not lightning, it's fire. Just spews from his fingers.
Just launch fire at him. All
I'm gonna
right.
cast Burning Hands at 3rd level. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I have advantage because I can see it.
That is
natural 20.
13.
Oh, I'm not gonna burn Dylan.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just assumed
no,
I
I
was.
know.
I assumed I was with the. With
No,
the,
so you are
in the range.
in the center of the light. There is the radius of the torch, and we have Dylan floating in the middle with an outstretched head currently chewing on him. And just beyond the light, barely visible, are its two legs, Spigot, and I believe Sun.
Okay.
So
what did I get
you
on
are
this dex
adding
save?
light by launching these flames at him. He got a 13.
It fails and takes 19 fire damage.
Oh, at 3rd level?
Yeah, I rolled a 1. It's 5d6.
That's
It's not as good as Fireball,
yeah, still good
which
though.
I don't have.
His skin under the scales is now burning and blazing. Followed
then-
up.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on.
okay, sorry.
I think I had one more. You know what? I'm gonna use my font of magic. I'm gonna use my sorcery point, and I'm gonna use 1 to re-roll up to 3 of the dice. So I'm gonna make that a really powerful burning hands.
Okay.
So,
Just
oh my goodness.
Tell me
So
the added damage. I think it was 17. No, 19 originally.
add 6.
Okay. The fire reignites and just blows off like a chunk of one of his scales.
He just
There's a lot of
calls on his
buffering
inner
damage in
power,
this
and
fight.
Yeah.
and Spigot is just like, just like burning him. But his face is literally just.
So the same face that you froze on.
Yeah.
Delon, you're up.
I'm up again. I will not big surprise for this unarmored or for this martial class. I'm gonna make 2 more swings with my greatsword.
Go for it.
First one is gonna be a 14, so that's not gonna hit. Next one is gonna hit, and I will roll for that. That's gonna be 9 plus 4 plus 2, so 15. 15 damage.
Okay.
And I think that is all that I am going to do.
Okay, he immediately spits you out and kind of steps back away from the flame and into the darkness, away from everyone. He says, I'm going to change up the music here. Fucking Christ. Ow. Okay, just go. Just get out, please. I'm done.
Spigot's already sprinting.
Just away from the light into the darkness.
Yeah, pretty much
Let's
just
go.
into the dark, hoping that they follow.
Hold on, wait.
We follow.
I gotta grab the
you
thing
like,
and then I go.
You bump into him again and he immediately moves. He's like, fuck, sorry, no, that way.
Spigot is so small and weighs like 2 pounds that he like hits him and he just bounces back, falls on the ground, and then like rolls over and stands back up. And
He reaches like a couple of clawed talons down and just like picks you up. He's like,
Yeah.
all right, now I'm facing you
Let's
there.
go, Spigot.
Go that way.
Yeah.
He's running,
Just vanish.
hobbling.
Oh, sire, I must admit that I think I'm badly hurt, and I don't want to point fingers, but there is someone amongst this party that I think has probably put us in that situation.
I gotta bring him like outside the group. I understand. Don't
There's
worry.
3
I
of
forgive
us.
you.
So you
I
step
forgive you,
away
don't
from
worry.
Spigot, put him in the darkness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. I forgive you. Okay. You don't need to be sad because you fuck up. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm a very forgiving person, and I forgive you. Okay. Capiche? I forgive you.
Thank
So,
you, sire. I appreciate you forgiving me
yeah.
for my messing up there.
No problem. Oh, and I touch him and I cast Cure Wounds on 2nd level.
Nice.
How much?
Ooh, 6, 12 plus 3, 15 points of health.
Gotcha.
15.
Thank you.
Now,
Alright.
let's keep going, and next time let's speak of the talking.
And this is where we are going to go on a brief break. So we'll be back, hopefully not too long at all. But until then, thank you very much for watching. This has been something. I think they all are that. That's really all you can describe them as, is something else. But we're going to keep doing them. We're having a lot of fun. Peace. All right, we should be out now. Good. It's really dumb. Oh, wait, our audio's still on. What? Oh my. Thank you guys. Sorry, bye. We're back again. Oh, penis.
There we
That was
go.
beautiful. That was great.
Yeah.
I think I harmonized pretty well with Jacob in the beginning. I don't know
did.
if it sounded well and good in my ear anyway.
I just went for those
Yeah.
dudes from the Dark Crystal. Oh, no one saw that. It's a good movie.
No,
it's a really
sorry.
good movie. What, you haven't seen old ass movies that only use puppets and no CGI?
No,
That
sorry, I'm
Prince
not
is
cool.
lost.
All right.
We know.
You are continuing up the mountain, and at this point, I believe it is imperative that you all set up for camp. You don't know how high this mountain goes. You've only lived in a room.
Sire, you've only lived in a room, and I feel as though it would be best for us to set up for camp right now.
Yeah, sure. How do we do that? Do
Spigot
we have
shoots a
beds?
firebolt.
We call
to
the
floor.
maids? Do they come here?
What did you say, Spigot?
Spigot shoots a firebolt into the floor.
No, bad Spigot. I take out a water bottle and I. Sire, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. There are no maids outside of the castle, and you have to sort of learn to do things yourself. In fact, I didn't want to show you this, but your father here, he gave me this note before we left, and well, you're about to be the lord, so I think you should read this.
I pick it up and I try to read it.
What does
You
it
try
say,
to
son?
read it, you do.
What did your father write?
Logan, can you read it like he's reading it, like you
okay.
take the voice of the father?
Yes, there you go.
Like
What was written again? Or sorry, what is the purpose of the letter?
he gave it to me, Dylan, to so that I can read it, and I was not supposed to show it to Sun, so it
okay.
describes. Yeah.
Dear Delon, you are the only bounty hunter I've ever known. And today, I need you to take my son up the mountain, the one to the east, and kill him. Thanks. Latest. See you at night.
That's right. That's right, son. Your
It's
father.
not to me. What is it like to you? What? No.
You're upset that he was talking to me and not talking to you?
I mean, what? No.
So to be clear, the only reason you're upset is because your father was talking to me. It doesn't have anything to do with the contents of the letter. Your voice appears to be going too high, and Zoom meeting is getting upset, and I can't hear what you're saying because of the pitch of your voice.
Sorry,
I don't know if anyone
it
else.
happens. You know, lizard balls are like weird. When you get compressed, you go up when you're tense. It's a defense mechanism. Anyways, my father never sends letters to me. He never said thanks to me. You know, one time I did not, I cleaned my room once. Never said thanks. I'm just very upset right now. Very upset and very demoralized by this letter.
And I am sorry for that. It's just given the contents of the letter, that I would think that perhaps there's a reason he wouldn't send you letters. But, sire, that's not the point. The point is, I believe that you perishing on this mountain is not in the best interest of the kingdom. It's for you to learn to become a good ruler. Isn't that right, Spigot? I mean, back me up here.
You turn around, Spigot's gone.
Oh, and
You turn around, and standing in the place of Spigot is that small yellow alien creature.
oh, Spigot, what? You've turned into some sort of creature. So, was it the water bottle that did this?
And the creature just reaches into his throat and starts pulling something out. It goes,
Oh no.
From behind the
quest
yellow
not in
alien,
vain.
Spigot appears and he jabs the fork into its neck and begins stabbing it repeatedly.
Right, the creature collapses with its regular-sized spatula.
It's like,
It just turns into this little yellow pool of what looks like sludge.
Spigot, you. I think.
I
Did you
pick
save
up
us
the
just then?
spatula. I pick up the spatula.
Okay. It's a normal spatula.
Whoa. So anyways, about my dad trying to kill me. What were you saying?
I
just stay with the spatula in my hand, pointing at him.
We are going to address the small alien that pulled something from its mouth, killed by Spigot. Spigot, you missed this, but Son Sunson read the letter that said that his father, Dad Sunson, wanted to kill him.
And he
I was
said
trying
thanks
to
to
tell
him. No, to mention the part where he said thanks to you. Because
He did.
can you believe that?
He did say thanks to me, and the letter was addressed to me, which Sir Sunson can't seem to believe and wrap his head around.
I mean, what the fuck?
I don't believe you should hand him the spatula. Certainly he just used the fork to kill this creature or whatever.
There you
You're
go.
handing him...
Yeah,
Okay.
here you go, brother.
Spigot hucks it in the darkness.
Thank you. Anyway, about my dad saying thank you. How long has this relationship been going?
I have worked for your family for quite some time. You know this. You refer to me as large male maid when I first met you, when you were very young.
I don't say it anymore because I think it's kind of embarrassing that you're my maid, but like, yeah.
All right, I've had enough. Here, you know what? All I've wanted to do is help you up this mountain, and you know what? I'm tired of carrying this thing. This should be your torch to bear. Now, either you take it or I'm giving it to Spigot.
I'm so confused. I trust Spigot so much, but also I want to touch myself. Oh, God damn it. Oh, look, Dylan. I grab the torch. I give it to Spigot for... No, wait, no, I don't. I give Spigot... I drag one of my daggers and I give it to Spigot. And I
He
go...
pushes it away. He just looks up at Dylan going like this.
With the torch in my hand, I look at Dylan and I go, Dylan, look, I'm going to be honest with you. All my life, like, I was a bright kid, very bright, brighter than the darkness, my dad said. And I was very proud of it. But one day, another kid got to the mansion. He was like 5 feet tall at 8 years old. He was very ripped. It was you, Dylan. You were very big and muscular and human and smart. And I was embarrassed of being called bright at the moment. I put myself into my room because I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I couldn't deal with embarrassment, being overdone by someone that has weird, meaty ears and meaty lips. And how do you get outplayed by something like that? But yeah, you did it. Anyways, with those things in your face, you still beat me.
Spigot goes over and tries to grab the note.
Okay. I don't think they're using it anymore. It's probably just on the ground.
He just takes
Yeah,
it.
you grab
Okay.
it.
He reads it. He looks
Well,
up.
I didn't know that you felt that way, but perhaps we can work through this barrier between us if we just get to the top of this mountain.
And Spigot, and look at him. Your hair is so beautiful, and you're so smart and charming. And like you beat me at everything. That's why I kept you close, because I thought maybe I could compensate for Dylan by having you on my side and pretending your wings were my wings. I never cleaned my room. Spigot cleaned the room. He ate all the clothes I had in the ground, and I pretended it was clean.
That was a very touching story. And as you look
Oh.
next to Spigot, you see the ghost of the small yellow slime pool.
Spigot, it's back.
That's
Kill
right,
it.
I'm back, you cucks. You can't kill me. I have unfinished business.
Spigot,
Spigot's just doing this.
You begin swiping through this little creature. That
Spigot,
fork
quick.
doesn't work on ghosts. It's only good for artisanal works.
Spigot, quick. The flame has magical properties. And I'm going to grab the flame.
Where is my spatula?
And I'm going to hand it to Spigot to use against the creature.
He takes it, and then he asks, "Where's his spatula?" And Spigot just points.
Yeah.
Does he point to the spatula?
I threw it into the darkness,
Oh. Oh, fuck, you needed that.
and then
He
points
floats
the
off into the
torch on him.
darkness. Oh, as he turns around, you poke the torch into him? All right, his spirit is engulfed in embers and he dies the second time.
Ooh, good job, Spigot. That creature certainly wanted to harm us in some way.
Oh, God damn it, Spigot, you're a genius. I love you. And I hug them both, and I go, I know what I would have done if that terribly, horrible, evil creature got us. But you killed him before I could do anything. And that's what's important. Kill your enemies. That's the lesson I learned today. Yeah, let's go. Preemptive killings are very good. That's another lesson I learned. Let's go. I think I learned the lesson.
All right. You continue up the mountain.
Lesson learned. We continue.
Spigot yawns every 5 seconds.
Okay.
Spigot, are you? We're
And,
walking.
and every time he yawns, it's a different noise. He's like, oh. Then he does it again. He goes,
This goes on for 3 consistent hours before you guys decide to bring it to attention.
Spigot, I've noticed that you've been making. I'm gonna ask you a question, but I don't understand. I haven't understood a word you said. You seem very tired. Do you want me to hold the torch, so that you can perhaps get some sleep? Oh, thank you.
Spigot's body goes like this.
Sire, I'm afraid Spigot has fallen ill, or perhaps is too weary to continue.
Spigot, what's wrong, boy?
No, he's unconscious. He's not going. I'm not sure I can answer. Spigot, what's wrong?
Is he dying? I do medicine check to see if he's dying.
All right, roll medicine.
Okay.
He's dying.
2.
You don't even know what Spigot is.
There's
Well, I
a
think he's a hamster. I know something.
50-50 chance that Spigot has been alive this entire time.
What do you see? What is the matter, sire?
Like you're starting to doubt that he has been alive consistently throughout your adventure.
I think he might have died when we jumped up the window, and it's just now catch up with him because we're very fast in our way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's anything wrong with him. Can I
Yeah.
medicine check?
Yeah.
Can I medicine check to see what's wrong?
Oh yeah, sorry. Roll medicine.
That's okay. Oh God. 6.
Wow, you're so good. How do you do that?
It's improbable that he died way back then, but it's also highly possible that he is dying or dead right now. You can't tell.
Oh,
Sire,
shit.
I believe he has passed on, and perhaps we should. I don't know. I think he, even in his current state, assuming his spirit follows him, he would like to see the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
But one of us I cannot carry the torch and his body alone. I think
I'll
you
do
should
it.
carry the torch the rest of the way, and I shall
Oh.
carry Spigot's body.
I mean, at this point, honestly, do you want to be the Lord? I prefer to carry Spigot, to be honest.
No, I know you would prefer to carry Spigot, but I think just narratively it makes sense for you to carry the torch. As I said earlier, perhaps you are sort of, effectively carrying the torch being passed to you from the next generation, the past generation to this one, becoming the new ruler. You're scrunching your face up quite a bit, and I'm wondering if you don't understand this, but
Well,
I will
if you think about it, monarchies and like the structures these politics have created for us, they're very oppressive, and they really don't work with the kind of socialist future that they want. I've been reading a lot of internet, watching a lot of socialists speaking, and lordship and all that. It's not very progressive nowadays. I think more of a meritocracy would be better. Create a level playing field where everybody can reach their maximum. So I think it makes more sense that you become the Lord, and I kind of get my hamster to veterinarian. I haven't taken him like 18 years. I think that would be better.
King.
I appreciate your socialist views and wanting to espouse them once you do inevitably become ruler. So perhaps in the spirit of that sense, we will do sort of a halvesies. We'll kind of share the means of production here. You will hold on. We will both kind of, almost as if we were holding hands, carry the torch on one side, and we can
Okay,
carry.
but if you're gonna do a walker co-op, we need to vote. So we need to vote what we're gonna. I vote that I carry Spigot, and you carry the torch.
Okay. And normally I would say that you are the one who is the master of me, but I'm trying your socialist thing
Yeah.
that you're talking
You need to
about.
vote. You have a vote.
So I have a vote that counts.
Yeah.
Okay. I would vote that I carry Spigot and you carry the torch.
Okay, Spigot, what do you? Oh yeah, that's right.
So I don't
that's
know-
kind of a difficult thing because
Spigot, what are you doing?
This is difficult. We're trying to vote on
Lying
who.
down.
Oh, okay. I
on
wasn't sure if he was doing anything or not.
Oh no,
Okay.
it's just lying face down.
Let's. One of my hands and one of your hands carry the spigot, and the other one of our hands carry the torch.
That is exactly what I was suggesting before, but I appreciate the idea. Let's do that. So we will
sorry
carry.
about that.
we're
I'm sorry.
carrying-
When you pick him up and you like turn him over, his eyes are still open. His face is literally just like.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
it's just so sad to see him carrying the countenance of that he had when he died, and most of the time that I've known him. I do the thing where I close his I close his eyes.
It's like
Rest
this.
in
It's like
peace,
this.
rest in
It's like
peace.
this.
And then they open again. Yeah.
It's like the fucking
Oh,
dolls
gross.
that you tip
Let me-
over.
Let me try to close them one more time. Here we go. Oh, very gross. Just one more time to see if this is truly some sort of physiological thing, or if perhaps I'm bad at closing eyes.
Holy fuck!
Let me try one more time to close his eyes. Oh,
Oh my God.
he's got my hand. Sire, please, quickly.
We need to vote. Do we vote that he lets go of you?
I vote that you help me.
Okay, I vote too. Yeah, and I pull
You
Spigot
rip
out.
Spigot off. All right, roll athletics.
Oh God. Oh my God. How much is it? Wait, what's my modifier? -1.
Oh, you try and pull Spigot off. Spigot, do you wear pants?
No.
Okay. His hands just
What a bad
gently
question.
slide down your legs, and you just kind of drop him, and he's still hanging on your hand.
Is this some
That's
sort
a way
of
to hold
rigor
him.
Do I believe he's alive now? Is that what's going on?
It's hard to discern, but he seems lively.
Some sort of strange rigor mortis has taken over him, sire. And I try to wrench my hand free from his mouth.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
And then he goes.
Okay.
Ah, Spigot. What did we learn, Leland? We learned that we do not hit furry people. That's what we learned today. That's the lesson. Remember.
This hurts. My hand is bleeding.
Oh shit. I cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay.
There you
How
go.
much does he gain?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, please let me know, because I'm.
Oh, 8.
I'm not.
8
I'm
plus
not a
3 is 8 plus 3 is 11.
Nice.
There we go.
You get 11 hit points.
fool. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nice.
it's maximum
Spigot.
healing.
All right, you
is
can
limp.
you can
Like,
carry Spigot if
his
you
his
want.
body is fully limp except for his head.
You can carry
No.
Spigot if you want. I'll carry the. I'll go back to the original plan. I regret even bringing it up. I will carry the torch. You can carry the weird furry creature.
Spigot, do you want me to carry you like a princess? No, like a prince. Like a baby. Okay, come here,
Hey,
baby.
baby.
And I pick him up and I pat him in the back, make him burp.
Spigot's face on the back of your shoulder is just like.
Oh, that's so adorable. Okay.
I wish we would have brought like a baby Bjorn to like have like keep him
Oh,
in. Like
oh.
the
Oh,
little
wait,
thing
wait.
that keeps him in the
I
front.
think I pick it up my bag. I pick up the supplies that I got. I got supplies in my bag. And I take out the white robe and the supply, and I improvise a diaper for the baby.
Sire, again, I think he's. Well, I assume he's not dead now because he's responding to you, but I don't know if he needs it, requires a diaper. Let's just continue on.
It doesn't hurt.
You continue
let's
up.
go.
Yeah, what's
Doesn't
up?
hurt.
Spigot long rests.
Okay.
Yeah.
Over the course of that time, Spigot is fully able to recuperate and live
Yay!
again as if he were some
Perfect.
like oil grease flea-ridden phoenix.
Beautiful.
And he begins to stir
Weird.
as
Phoenix.
as the upward slope that all of you have been tirelessly climbing eventually begins to curve. And it's much colder, the air is thinner here. It feels like you've made it to the top.
I'm protecting the flame from the wind.
Protecting the
elements.
baby.
The
From
wind is just Spigot casting gust.
Yeah.
I'm in the front. I'm like, there's so much wind, and it's you in the background. Like,
Coming from two directions.
so it's hard to protect the flame.
The wind is so confusing.
And floating at the end of this pathway that just stops abruptly is a spectator. It is a floating creature with eyeballs and 4 eye stalks on either side, and it says, "Do you have the torch, dude? Is
Spigot
that,
turns
is
it
that a
in his
real
little
one,
baby
dude?
thing and like looks at it and just goes,
That thing's gross,
do you-
dude.
Spigot, do you know this creature?
Nobody knows me but me, dude. And this guy, and this guy." And he starts pointing at his other eyes. You've made it. All right. I forgot how this goes. It's been a while, dude. So you brought the torch up here. Do you know what you're gonna do with it? Do you know what that means, dude?
huh.
Who's the torch bearing one, dude?
No, sire, you are the torch bearer. Not
We are.
Spigot.
We are.
I
We
pull
are
out
the
the
torch
I pull out
bearers.
the rule book that I mentioned at the beginning of the session, and is there a mention of a spectator anywhere in the rule book?
What exactly is this rule book that you have?
I mentioned at the beginning as it had the rule that there was only 2 people who were allowed to accompany the future king.
Yeah.
So it has the rules of this journey, and I don't know if it has anything in the rule book.
It just
about-
says that there is one who waits at the end of the road who will tell you of the sacrifice that must be made.
Okay, this may be the one who tells us of the sacrifice that is to be made.
Oh.
So I don't know what you want me to do, sire. Shall
Okay, I'm the
you
bed
approach?
torch. I'm a torch bearer. What do we have to sacrifice?
I think the
Sir.
guy that has the torch has to. I forgot, dude. He loses his senses or something. I think he goes crazy, but then he
Oh,
gets
shit.
like superpowers if he can beat the guy at the end, dude. There's a
Yeah, I'm
guy
so
that you
sorry.
gotta fight.
You're gonna lose your senses, dude.
Someone
I'm
loses
gonna get
some kind of their
superpowers.
senses.
You're gonna lose your senses, and I'm
And
gonna
I'm-
get superpower.
A great spectator, just to be clear for my friend here, the person who loses the senses is the one that gains the superpowers. It's not just one.
That's,
Well,
person.
we were
I
sharing.
think, the implication, dude. But you gotta be the one that holds that little fire, and you put it in the thing. I actually haven't turned around in a few hundred years, so I don't even know what the thing is anymore, dude. It's just
Oh.
like I assume it's really dry. You set it on
Like,
fire.
did you turn, or it's like you refuse to turn? Those
No,
words.
I've been here thinking about like my future, dude. And you don't look at the past, you look at the future, and your past is behind you, dude. So you gotta like keep looking forward. And I did that, dude. And then you guys showed up. So like, are you my future, dude?
Yeah.
All right, go do the torch thing. I'll be here, thinking
Yeah,
about
sure. Let's go.
my
Let's go.
future. and-
Spigot keeps doing
Oh,
this
wait,
to
wait,
the
don't-
spectator. He keeps
Don't go
holding up
past
the
me yet, dude. I gotta think
Oh.
about this. Cause like, if you guys are in front of me, and then you go behind me, are you in my past, dude? If I don't meet
Yes.
you again, like, what's the present, dude?
But you need to look up for the present.
That's
We
Yeah, you-
run
Darkness,
past him, and
dude.
we
Okay.
we
Yeah,
walk past
we
him
run past
when he
him.
looks up. When he looks up, we walk past
okay.
him.
He vanishes into the shadows, and as you run forward, you see what looks like the base of a giant statue. It looks kind of like a flowing dress of something high above you. And resting right there at the center of it is a small little thing that just has one little wick. It looks like a tiny lantern.
Sire, I believe this is the time you have to complete the ritual.
Spigot is staring daggers into Dylan.
I grab Spigot's hand, and I grab Dylan's hand, and I go, let's do it together. As friends and family.
If you're holding both of our hands, you can't hold the.
Oh,
torch,
right.
but-
Let me go to your side then.
Okay.
We kind of shuffle. and
So
grab
I have to
Spigot,
hold.
grab-
That would mean I'm holding Spigot's hand, and that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, sure. Why? What? Do you have something that Spigot?
No, I'll hold Spigot's hand for sure.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so
Don't complain then.
who is lighting the fire?
I am, and we're all sharing our hands.
Okay.
like friends do.
As you
Like
press
friends.
the never-ending flame of love up against this little lantern, an explosion of light flashes across all of your eyes. And son, you are blind. You
Who's
lose
blind?
all sense of sight, son.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
There is no vision for you anymore. Delon and Spigot, you look around as the darkness continues to fade away, as you can see further and further around you. The world is beautiful and vast, and so much more infinite than the one house at the bottom of the mountain. You look around, you see down across the world, you see a giant ball of light hanging over everything, giving it this extra warmth. And as you look up to the statue, it appears to be a woman with a blindfold on, and floating above her is an Aboleth. And then the little guy behind you turns around and he's like, "Oh, now I remember, dude. You don't lose your senses, you lose your sense of, like, sight. And now you gotta fight that guy. Later, dude." And he goes down the mountain. Everyone roll initiative.
No.
Like, you just fucking-
Yeah, he leaves.
I got a 11.
I got an 18.
16.
You guys think I fit this up my nose?
Probably.
I wouldn't try, right?
it's getting pretty far.
You're being a bad influence for the audience. Now they're gonna go home and oh, never mind. That's sick. That's awesome. I'm glad you did it.
Thanks so much for that.
I'm glad you did it.
That's sick. That's so cool.
Fuck, thanks. Thanks so much. I feel so good now that you did that.
All right.
The Aboleth.
We're getting initiative. Yeah, you guys are fighting a big stinky Aboleth.
It's floating.
Yeah, it's floating right above this statue of a blind woman.
Bigot still thinks that Dylan's gonna kill Sun.
It makes sense. It was in the note.
Yeah.
I like
So-
that you're like, look, he trusts me. Look what he told me. Hey, can you fucking kill that guy? It's like, oh shit.
Fuck.
Fucking no, it just happened. Spigot, what's your initiative?
11.
Delon?
18.
18. Ooh.
It's Celine Delon.
Celine
The
Delon.
one good roll I've had this entire game.
And Son?
16.
Oh, actually, I have advantage on initiative, so let me just make sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Son, all you heard is just he said that you're blind now and you have to fight that guy. You don't know who's there. Okay. What did that guy get? Let me see. Ooh, terrible. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, top of the round. Dylan.
I will
Dalen.
say to Sun, don't worry, sire. We will help you defeat this beast. And I'm going to rage. And then I'm going to. So can I climb up the statue to get up there? Or can I, so I can hit it with my melee weapon, or will that not be possible? with my attack?
It's currently floating out of reach. You can prepare for when it swings down.
No, I think I will throw. I have 2 hand axes that I would like to throw at it.
Okay.
Is it within throwing range? Is it within?
I'll say yeah, it's within throwing range.
Okay, so I'll just throw with disadvantage, or is it within 20? Is it
It's
out of 20 feet?
within like 60 feet, I think.
So 60 feet is the long range. Between
Yeah.
20 and 60, it's a
It'll
disadvantage,
be at
so-
long range.
Okay. Okay, that would be good enough to hit. 17. Oh, actually, with 19 because I'm raging.
17. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
19 would hit. Okay, so
Complete
that's
tone
my
shift. there.
first one is gonna be 10 points of damage, and then I'll throw the second one. The next one is
Yeah, let us know if the music's too loud. By the way. So how much damage did the
that's
first
actually-
one do?
first one did 10 damage, and then I think I hit on the next one because I got a 9 plus 9, so 18.
Is the
18
is the
hit.
Aboleth an aberration?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Then I have +4 to hit it. and I have advantage against any ability checks. Any ability or spells they do against me that make me do a save, I have advantage.
Oh, cool.
So does
Okay.
an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay, so an additional 6 points of damage as I kind of chuck 2
Yeah.
hand axes at it.
All right, you cut into him. Next up, Sun. You don't really have context for this situation. Is there anything that you would like to do? Other than experience your blindness?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I'm gonna try to listen. I'm gonna close my eyes fully and listen to where
Okay.
they're throwing stuff and screaming at and stuff. And I'll try to hit that 3 times because
Okay.
I'm going first.
You try to listen, and the first thing that you hear is the entire world breathing together. It feels as though the trees and the earth and the rocks and the birds all sing the same song. And then you feel the flow of the air current, and you can almost, but not quite visualize his axes flying at something floating above you.
3.
Okay,
Arrows,
they'll be at
that thing.
disadvantage.
The first one is normal because I have
Oh, that's right.
advantage
Okay,
on the
cool.
first attack. So, and I'm doing sharpshooter.
You're so cool.
Okay.
That natural 20 actually.
Let's go.
You're just
In
like,
the
bitch, I don't
advantage
gotta
mode.
see. Fuck you.
Holy
Blind.
shit.
That's
would be
that future
30
king, son.
33,
king.
33 to hit. Well, minus 5.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
son.
That's
Where'd you find
Damn,
this?
son.
Where'd you-
Holy shit.
I've been sitting on that joke the whole session, you guys, and I finally
Damn,
got to
you're so-
use it to great
Fuck,
effect.
I wish I was as cool as you.
13.
Yeah,
Everyone,
dude.
21.
give me props in the chat.
You know
I don't
what?
have the YouTube stream open, so I don't know.
This game is
31.
yours now. I don't even. It's not mine anymore.
42
Yeah.
damage total with the
The
sharpshooter.
DM.
42 damage.
Wait, 40.
With
Fuck.
the first
Okay.
attack, yes. And I have 2
damage?
attacks. 40,
I swear to God, if
42
you just
yeah,
kill
because
him.
it's 32 because it's a crit plus the 10. of
Okay.
Sharpshooter.
42.
And
Oh, yeah, I
then
guess it was crit.
I have 2 more attacks that are
Okay.
disadvantage, right?
Yes. they have-
You get a plus
That's-
4 because it's a.
Oh, natural 1. Just to balance it out.
Okay, so I'll
18
say
natural
the
1.
first one that you launch flies straight at this thing, and it's got the row of 3 eyes, and the arrow literally scrapes the first eye, pops it open, and embeds itself in the second one, so it only has the top.
No. The second attack is the natural 1 because I got an 18
yeah.
in natural 1.
That one's
the
gonna fall
second
onto
one-
Spigot, so roll base damage for that. You
Oh,
shoot up,
shit.
and it just goes like,
That's
That's right. Spigot gets hurt
a
in this
D8
game.
plus 5. 6 damage per Spigot.
get fucked,
Spigot gets
Spigot.
hit by an arrow and he just goes.
Oh god.
And then third attack with sharpshooter. Would it be 20 to hit?
That's a hit.
Okay. That's a D8. 5 plus 5, 10. 20 damage on the third attack.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Sharpshooter is too
so-
fucking good.
To immediately, as all of you can see the world begin to develop around you, like 18 things fly at an aboleth, and it's now oozing blood.
King.
It's like wavering,
Let's go.
slowly going down like a deflating balloon.
That
Let's
thing got
go.
it.
Spigot, I'll say that it's now about like 35 feet away from you.
I'm gonna quicken spell Thunderstep, and specifically, I walk forward towards Dylan, and Spigot explodes,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
and then he just is on top of the aboleth.
all right, I think you have to make the save.
Do
So
I
make
make?
a con save?
Yeah,
I make a con save.
you guys are all
Yes.
holding hands, so son, you have to take that too.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what is it? A
No.
concept?
Spigot would walk around, so only Dylan gets hit by it.
You fuck. Okay.
Yeah. Well, jokes on you. I got a 18 plus 5. I'm assuming
Okay,
it's gonna
you
be
take you take 9 thunder damage. So Spigot basically just gibbs, and then he just
Oh,
appears on top
okay.
of.
Do you want me to take 4 or 5? Because I'm raging, so that's gonna be half.
Oh, so then it would be. Are you resistant to every
Oh, no,
type of damage?
No, that's incorrect. Sorry, that's right. You're correct. 9 damage.
And then because I was a quicken spell, I cast a cantrip. I look down at the aboleth, and Spigot just goes like this, and then out of his fur, an eye appears, and then a laser shoots out of the eye into the aboleth.
Okay.
He needs to
No,
make a.
He's cursed.
He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Just to remind everyone, this character was introduced as a pet hamster. Okay, that's
Shit, my pet hamster is fucking
17.
awesome. I can't see
Just
it.
to let you
but-
know, I'm casting Mind Sliver. He takes
He got 17.
17. Well, fuck, he takes no damage and
Oh,
nothing
okay.
happens.
His mind
So you
isn't.
just hurt. To clarify, you just hurt me. You just hurt me.
All right, next. Whoever's next, just keep going.
Yeah, that's him, and he's gonna use 3 tentacles to try and grab you and throw you off of his back.
No.
He's going to be at disadvantage because of.
For all of them?
Let me just make sure. I don't think it's for all of them. Well, disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. So. I
Oh
would
yeah,
take
that's
all of
right.
them.
No, it would be. Fuck, it doesn't know that.
Oh, I hope he doesn't beat my 11 armor class.
So it makes 3 tentacle attacks, but 2 of its eyes have been stabbed out, and the one at the top is just staring at you, Dylan. So, like, these 3 things fly up, and Spigot's just kind of standing there, almost T-posing, and 2 of them just collide right next to you, like you're standing in the open window of a building that fell over.
Yeah.
And then the third one is going to try and swipe you off, and that one does hit. So you take 15 bludgeoning damage, or wait, no, I'm wrong.
It's gonna. So he's gonna have resistance to the damage dealt by when the target hits a creature other than me. Since I hit it, that
Yeah.
creature has resistance to the damage, and then
Okay.
I'm also going to use my spirit shield to reduce the damage.
Oh, you're
further.
ancestral guardians, barbarian.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's so
So-
good.
That's
I don't
really
think he'll
good.
take any damage from the tentacle attack, maybe falling damage, but I reduce whatever damage he resisted as well by 9. So
Okay, you
Wait,
take
am I flying off?
well, so it slams into you, and I guess it like starts to graze you, and then comes in, and then like what does this ability look like? Because it completely negates all the damage.
I have my ancestors, so they're just all like burly men that look like me.
Okay, just like a
And
bunch
they're,
of
like, holding
lumberjacks.
The tentacle, and I'm in pain from the lightning strike, but I respect Spigot enough that I don't want to see any harm come to him.
Okay.
because of
What's going on,
sunset.
guys? I
And
hear
I'm
little
like-
sounds, but I can't see anything. What's going on?
I
Spigot.
have my stand. They're my stands. I'm sure this joke's never been made in Dungeons and Dragons
No, not
before.
once.
That my JoJo stands are protecting Spigot.
I didn't make a video and use that.
Yeah.
Make a con save, Spigot.
Oh no.
I
have
was literally
proficiency,
watching
and
that.
it's one of my best skills, and I rolled
before
a 2,
this
so an
game.
8.
Oh boy.
And it is because it is an 8.
I was watching part 5. Yeah, you are poisoned with a magical disease. So immediately,
No, I can't fucking
so
breathe.
You like do this, and then your eye opens and it cuts through the thing, and then 3 of them slam around you. They all get stopped. The last one just drips some ooze on you, and it's like this
It
big,
directly into your
disgusting,
mouth.
bubbly glob, and it lands on your head as you're just kind of standing there T-posing. And as it slowly like envelops you and drips down, it takes all of your hair with it. So you're like a naked mole rat.
Oh God, it's even
So
grosser.
Spigot looks like let me find a picture.
What are you gonna do? Make it your virtual background?
No, dude,
Maybe,
do that.
yeah.
Actually do that.
That'd be
Yeah.
the best way to share this. Son, I'm very glad that you are blind, so that you don't have to see this.
Wait,
He's got
what's
like a
going
little
on?
dongle that just appears as it washes over him. Was that always there? Was that out?
It's hideous.
No, Spigot's a Ken doll.
It's Spigot.
Spigot.
It's a little faucet.
I hate this. This is the worst.
Sorry,
The anticipation is killing me on this, Jacob.
this does suck.
Stock image.
Oh no.
Good.
Spigot looks like, imagine if this was standing on 2 legs. Oh shit. Imagine if this was bipedal.
I'm expecting just. Like just a little Dobby stand. Disgusting.
Gross.
We hate you. We hate that.
Yuck.
He basically looks like Dobby, but his eyes are beady.
Dylan.
Report this channel.
Yeah, you got to react to that now. It's your turn. Just
It's my turn.
no, it's Dylan's turn.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Yeah. I'll say this thing
he-
is now 30 feet away. It's like drifted down.
Is there any chance I could get up and hit it with my sword, like climb up the tower and hit it, or no?
I'll say if you make an athletics check, beat a 12.
Athletics. I think I have advantage because that's a strength.
Yeah.
Oh, it's athletics. Yeah. I don't beat it.
See, like try.
I rolled a 2.
You
and
run
then
over
a
to this-
6. No. I
Oh.
do beat it because I get a +2. Do I get a +2 to strength
I
checks?
think that's only attack rolls.
I think that's correct. If that's the case, then yes, correct. So I do not pass it.
So you run over to all like these stone silky things at the bottom of this woman's dress, and you like try to climb between two of them, but they immediately just go into the fabric, so you slip back down and realize you've made a mistake. You can use your move action if you want, or
I'll use my
reaction or
move.
anything.
I don't think there's really much I can do. If I can, I want to just get to as close as it as I can. But other than that, there's really not much I can do because I didn't bring any like ranged weapons other than the hand axes which I threw at it. Oh no, I have javelins. I'm just checking my equipment.
Okay.
I will try to javelin twice.
It did take your action to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, never mind then.
Oof. Son, your
I'm on the
senses
ground. I have javelins.
Your senses
I could have thrown these.
are continuing to change.
Oh shit.
Instead of feeling the world breathing, you begin to kind of smell the changes in the air before they happen. And in the back of your mind, you feel as though an image is kind of forming without relying on your mind. And you are starting to see a very foggy version of things that are transpiring around you. And as an inverse to that, you're beginning to feel very numb. You take one level of exhaustion.
Oh fuck.
Shit. So my ability checks now are reduced, right?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 attacks. I don't have disadvantage both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sharpshooter.
Okay.
So 15 to 12 plus 14, that's 26, 21 to hit.
That's a hit, yeah.
Okay, the second one is either an 10 or a 10. 24 minus 5, 19 to hit.
Okay. That was the 2 hits. You haven't done damage yet?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have plus 14 for aberrations because I'm my greater favorite enemy.
Okay.
So that would be 2d8 only. 3, 4, 4 plus 10.
14.
14 plus 20, 34.
Jesus Christ.
Sharpshooter, dude. It's so good.
You just launch another one, and like you can feel the anticipation of the wind. So as you're aiming at it, your body almost subconsciously jerks over, and you launch an arrow to misfire, but it arcs and curves and lands perfectly in that thing's third eye. And with that, it slowly begins to fall to the ground and just nestles down. It seems as though it's alive, and it's not winning the fight.
An eye
Spigot.
for an eye and a half.
An eye for 3.
Yeah, an eye and a half.
Yeah, no,
For an eye.
okay. Shit, you're right. You're smarter than me. I'm a big dum-dum. Spigot, kill it.
I'm still on it, right? Just dying of disease.
Yeah, you look like a disgusting little gremlin standing on this dying eldritch god who made the world black.
Yeah. I'm gonna look down at it, and I'm just gonna fucking 5th level burning hands.
Okay.
And it comes out of his
Oh,
mouth. He just,
shit. Hold on. Roll a d12.
Okay. Four.
The slime on your skin begins to dry and crack in the open air, and you take 4 acid damage.
Ow. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw, and I'm gonna empower that that burning hands.
What's your save?
Fuck. My save?
Yeah.
14.
Oh my god. Wait, yeah. He has a -1 to that. Fuck. Yeah, I rolled a 15, so I was like, and yeah, you got him.
So that's 20
burning
fire
hands.
damage.
Okay, he had 6 health. How do you kill him?
So Spigot's like fucking a hairless chihuahua, and he looks down, and he just out of his mouth, and it's just flame that spills out of it, and it goes through his head, and his head
Holy
like
shit.
it like curves upwards, and then it comes out underneath his like chin and mouth, and it's just a beam of flame. He's just, and then he grabs the sides of it and then steers it to the ground and just
Yeah, like as it's falling, you do the final blow and just blast into it, and that like perpetuates you down into the ground, and a puff of smoke and dust rises, and as it settles, you see this defeated ancient creature now brought to the ground by ground dwellers.
and
The fire is
also,
still- the fire
and
is
also
still
the
com-
Aboleth is there.
Yeah, that too.
The fire is still coming out of Spigot, like it's just like nonstop, and I'm like, "You got him, buddy!"
Floating
I'm
up.
like- I pick him up like a baby.
You pick him up,
He's slimy.
Oh, and I put him down.
slips to the ground. His little weak knees like shake and like struggle to stand, and then he like falls to one knee and then falls to the other, like lays flat on the ground. He's like shivering and shaking.
I pick him up like a baby, and I hold him like this. It's okay.
And
did
over
good.
on the other side, son, you can feel yourself disassociating.
I rip off my flannel,
You begin.
revealing my.
Oh
And
yeah,
I wrap Spigot in my flannel.
you've got these massive hairy pecs. I
Yep,
assume.
and I-
Okay. All right. Now, can you describe that actually, please? In
Oh,
depth?
what's up?
Yeah.
Just
No,
luscious.
this is
brown
just
hair.
yeah. Okay. This is just for like visual
Huge
context, so that
pectoral
yeah.
muscles, rippling, veiny.
Okay. Where
Really
do the veins lead?
content strike the channel. Very muscular. Oh man, it just so hot, and he's really sweaty. He's really been working up a sweat
Yeah.
falling off of the statue, and he holds Spigot so tight, and just nice, and brings him over. Spigot.
Oh, I think
did
I got
good.
psychic damage from that. It looks like I can do already or what?
And I bring him over to just my chest hair rippling in the wind, just long, cool, hot, moving over to Sun.
Okay. And son,
Oh no, don't bring
When-
it to me like that.
when you see these two approaching, you begin to kind of visualize almost in your mind's eye exactly the way that they are, and it's beautiful. You can kind of start to see just how vast the world is. It feels almost like your room got bigger, and you begin to disassociate. You feel as though you
Oh,
only have a
shit.
few minutes before a major change happens, and when you look at them, you not only see the way that they are, but you see every other outcome that could have led to this moment where they are now.
Sire, are you okay?
I see thousands of naked mole rats being carried by a muscular man. What is going on? Ah! And I rip my eyes out.
Okay.
No.
You don't
can't
feel the
take it.
pain, but the image remains. Your eyes
Yeah.
have not been giving you this image. And you just see him like
Wow.
pluck both of his eyes out.
Fuck.
And his face almost like heals itself. It seems as though the sockets have always been empty, and his eyelids begin to fade away as his eyelashes fall out.
What the fuck is going on? Oh
Sire.
no. Oh, I go to my side and I realize it not work. No.
This is sort of offensive to me, but I want to make sure that you're okay.
I am not okay, my dude.
This is
No.
sort of
body-
offensive to me.
Body shaming Spigot and I is not going to make you feel any better. But sire, what can we do? How can we help?
Ah.
And son, standing next to you is the ghost of a small yellow alien man.
Ah, fucking the alien is back too. Holy shit.
You should
These
give them
days,
your
like,
final words. You're leaving.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay.
Spigot turns up towards
Go
Dylan.
ahead.
And as he looks up, he just says, he takes a little fork, and it's like shaking, and he gives it to you. He just slides it in between your chest hairs, so it sticks. And he goes, "The prophecy." And then he goes limp, and his eyes close.
Oh,
Spigot.
shit.
Spigot, no. No, Spigot.
My final world. Save the goodbye.
Sire.
My final message. Goodbye. That's it.
No.
Well, I'm sorry that he didn't have anything to say. What was your name? Dylan?
Wait, is everyone dead but me? I'm
Yes.
so confused what happened.
Yeah, it's literally sun begins to kind of collapse and erupt in a beautiful, vibrant light, and just as it begins to glow and glow, almost to a blinding degree, he vanishes. Spigot's body falls out of your hands, and you see the extra ethereal ghost of a small alien man.
The prophecy. I hold up the fork.
In case you
I
guys
don't-
wanted a visual representation of what that looked like.
No.
That's exactly. Oh my God, he's just been working on that the whole fucking time.
The hands. I think I hold the fork up. I'm holding him, or he's gone now. Mr. Alien, I don't know if I have the strength that my friends had to carry out this prophecy.
No, that was the prophecy. Right now it's just you and me, and I was thinking that we could go and get some breakfast. There's a Denny's nearby, has the best pancakes. I've been to other Denny's in different areas, and that one is the best one.
This is what Spigot would have wanted. And then I try and stab the alien with the fork.
Okay. The fork merges with the alien's transcended twice over body, and both the fork and the alien dissipate into ashes.
I fall to the ground. And I wipe the tears onto my burly chest, and I gather up the ashes of my two friends.
Son, you can see this in your transcended state.
He's like, this is like Luke and Yoda.
Yeah.
like watching.
Spigot appears.
See, I grab his shoulder. To Dennis, you must go.
You feel the wind.
What?
It's as though the wind itself forms what sounded like words vaguely.
So I don't see him. I just
The air.
Denny's. Go to Denny's.
Denny's.
Jeez.
I will go to Denny's. For you.
Also, delete my internet history.
Sorry.
She's living down. She's burned the computer down. Burn
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Can I go to Denny's? Denny's first or internet history first?
No, Denny's first. My dad doesn't care too much about me. When I go away, my
And
jumping is done.
I go to have the first ever sunrise grand slam at the local
At the
Denny's
actual sunrise.
Yeah, with the first ever sunrise in the.
And as you're sitting in the Denny's, and as you're eating this Grand Slam, you stare past
Sponsor.
another person, and you see sitting at another table, just looks at you.
Is
It's
Alfred
Spigot.
from Batman.
And we make.
He's
and I
sitting
look
with
over,
Alfred from Batman.
and I look over, and without saying anything, I just know that it's okay, and then I turn back and continue to eat my Denny's.
Grand Slam is just that. It's grand. And that's where we're going to end the game.
Fucking
At a Denny's.
wow, that was amazing.
Amazing.
We end where most
I
stories
think that's the
begin.
best one we've done so far.
This is the third one.
Yeah, I don't think we're
Yeah.
ever gonna top this one.
Okay.
Yeah, cursed.
Absolutely.
The
It was
picture.
cursed. It
Go
was
ahead,
pretty
go-
cursed.
Go ahead and throw up the picture you made one more time. Just,
Oh yeah,
just
no
to-
worries.
Just to
Yeah, I
end
got
on
it.
that.
Hang on. Yeah, no problem. Let me just.
Yeah.
Let me just
No, beautiful.
add it in here.
Beautiful.
I hate it's I hate it. I
It's
hate
bad.
it more.
It's really bad. I don't
than-
like it.
That's what we made. We made that. That's what happened.
That's our game. All right. I'm gonna go away on that. Peace. Thanks for watching. Tune in next 2 weeks from now. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Ah!